Hello, Taurus. I know you guys have never seen me shuffle, so I thought that I would do that real quick. How are you guys doing? I'm going to label this one a bonus reading because you guys offered a lot of support last month and this month, and I am very grateful for that. As a result, I want to give every Tauran the opportunity to resonate with whatever message that you need to resonate with. For those of you looking for Spirit's advice, I am here to offer that to you. When you support me, I support you. It's that give and take, even exchange that we've been talking about for a long time now, right? So, you heard me shuffle so that you know that nothing's rigged. And let's get started. Okay, Taurus. Before I get started, there's this story that I know for a fact pertains to you, okay? With regards to my gifts and to what I know I'm here for, okay? Let me close this front door just I know that there are certain things that I am here and that I am meant to do. So I had just gotten off the phone with my Akashics Records reader, and she told me this is going to be the process that is going to take you where you want to go with giving everybody an opportunity to get clarity and be taught what Spirit wants to teach people. This is my calling. This is what I love. This is what I want to spend all of my time doing. So if I'm going to spend all of my time doing it, I have to still be able to feed my family, right? Long story short, I called my local farmers market to see if I could rent a booth to begin to do private readings in person with people and build more of a clientele. And the answer was no, we don't do that here. And, I basically got hung up on. I was treated very rudely. She was like, I'm very busy with the customer right now. I don't have time, da-da-da. And the answer was no. And so then I started to feel a little defeated. Like, I just got off the phone with my Hierophant Pope. And, she told me this is what I need to do. And I did it. And, I got to know. And then I said to myself, but that's not. See, I know my Hierophant Pope. I know how connected she is to Spirit. So I believe Spirit as a student myself in spirituality. And I said, you know what? That no was not supposed to be a no. It was supposed to be a yes. So I called back and got somebody different. And what do you know? I have the application so that I can set up next week, Wednesday, for about 4 hours. Every week, I can rent a booth. And I can do, my readings so that I can begin my process, my journey, of what I want to do. It's already begun, but this is going to be taken to higher heights. So why am I mentioning this to you, Taurus? Because there are some of you that are being told no with regards to things that are really a yes for you. Don't take no for an answer. When you know that you have a virtuous, mission to accomplish, and you get no's, you're going to get those. Or you can just call back and say, you know what? I'm not going to accept your no. Can you give me an explanation as to why you're saying no? And then when they realize that they haven't gotten one. They don't have an explanation to tell you no. Then you're going to get your foot in the door wherever it is that it needs to be so that you can move forward. Okay? That was for you, Taurus. Some of you are being told no, when really and truly, yes is your answer. So don't take no for an answer, okay? Some of you, Taurus, are feeling confused, okay? Some of you feel bound, but please understand this is self-inflicted and requires your signature for you to feel this way, okay? What are we confused about, Taurus? Feeling trapped? And the concept of give and take. Okay? Spirit guides and angels, can you tell me, is this a relationship reading? I got the Knight of Wands, Strength, being carefree, and yes, the confirmation that I asked for. Okay. We are talking about a relationship, okay? Some of you, Taurus, are confused as to why you feel trapped. I feel as though you're the one who gives the most, especially with regards to funds in a relationship. And you feel like in this relationship, in this spiritual union, you know, I don't feel like things are going fairly, and I want to walk away. I want to walk away. Turning his back, walking away from those cups. Cups represent love. This means that you've been with this person for a while, Taurus. So you're confused as to why also, you know, there's half-truths being told in the relationship, and you know it. You understand what I'm saying? There are half-truths being told in this relationship, and you're confused as to, like, why is all this going on in your relationship? This could be a new thing that has been brought on. You know, this could be a new thing going on in your relationship, or this could have been going on forever. Spirit guides and angels, can you give me an idea as to how long this Taurus has been in this particular situation? Is this new? These lies, feeling trapped, feeling confused, wanting to walk away from their spiritual partner who obviously doesn't understand the concept of give and take. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Just a moment. Okay. Excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles, all right? He's methodical. This person is methodical in what they do. Okay, so I feel like Spirit is saying it's not so much about how long it's been going on. It's the fact that this person is methodical with regards to the lies they tell in the relationship and whatever else they're doing in the relationship that is not correct. Can we start to see some of the qualities that this Taurus is facing? Communication is bad. They're brash. They can be mean. And then on the outside, you know, they're looked at as like the best person on the planet. But at home, you know what I'm saying? You know that this person is like methodical, communicates in a way that is like way bad, and the Knight of Swords has a lot of positive meanings, but in this context and in this spread and in the spreads that have been coming up lately, this is Mr. Brash. So, Taurus, I feel as though I'm speaking to someone who's confused as to why this is like all of a sudden the situation. Well, let's see. Your harvest comes up short every time you look at it, although you continue to make the money. You know what I'm saying? And you have faith that things are going to change. So you're asking, is this relationship salvageable? Well, you've put a lot of work into this relationship. Okay? That's just the truth and the full story. You see the sun? See how full it is? See how much light it's bearing on this situation and on this story and on what's going on in your life? This says, I'm showing you, this is the truth of the matter, Taurus. Your harvest is coming up short. Even though you always get work, Taurus, you guys rule the house of money. Rarely ever will you see a Taurus broke. And if you do, it's only because they don't know how to manage their money, not because they don't know how to make it, and not because they don't attract it. You've worked hard for the relationship. You see this relationship for what it is, but you have faith that this person's going to change. Now, I'm going to ask you a simple question, and seriously, answer yourself truthfully. With this going on, the lies too, the things that are going on that you don't know about, okay? And I don't want your imagination to run wild when I say that. Just parts of the truth that you don't know. You feel trapped. You're basically being lied to. On the outside, I feel like, to people in public and to like people who don't really know this person, even to their own family, they may act one way around them and they get this, praise for acting like they've got some sense. But then when they get home with you, they start acting all brash. And the way they communicate is all funky, and they're methodical with regards to, your funds, to making sure that they always have a piece of what you have worked for. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. But what my question is, Taurus, is why are you confused? This person is showing you what they have to offer the relationship. They don't understand the concept of give and take. You're the one that has most to give in the relationship financially, okay? They're methodical when it comes to making sure that they always have some of your money in their pocket. They communicate with you in a very shitty manner, excuse my French, at home, but in public, they like to pretend front, show half of who they are, like the nice person of who they are. And you feel as though you are trapped in this situation. Why do you feel confused and trapped? Is this person tying you to the bed during the day so that you can't escape? No, there's no situation that you have to stay in. Here's your potential. You get your ass on your horse and you handle your business because you're strong like that. You know how to just go on and experience life and whistle Dixie. And it's done great things for you in your life because you've been able to, get job offers and experience all kinds of different things because, this seems to be the energy of of the Taurus that I'm speaking to. You're not afraid to get out there and experience new things. And this card pulled up when I asked if this was a relationship reading. Okay, look, Taurus, you're in a spiritual union with someone who is not being fair. Okay, and notice I haven't pulled one cup card on their side regarding their energy. Okay, cups represent love and emotion. This is what they're inflicting on you. You have faith that the relationship's going to get better. But is it? Because every time you look at your harvest, it's the same month after month. You continue to make money and you know that you need to walk away in order to be happy. Because your hard work is your hard work. And what you put in, you deserve to see the fruits of your labor. To close you out, yes, you loved this person. However, it's time to be more mature next time when we pick a partner, okay? Instead of going from the Knight of Cups, okay? Which is, the Knight of Cups represents romance, charm, the knight in shining armor, and imagination. So it's like you imagined that this person was better than who they really are, okay? It's time to become the King or Queen of Cups, where there's that experience now because you've dealt with this kind of thing. You know that intimate partners will take from you. This also means, and definitely don't be baby Cupid when it comes to picking your next love partner. By saying, oh, you're cute, and your car starts right up. I think I love you. Or how about the I love you because you love me syndrome? Heard of that one? Where you're like, oh, you like me? Oh, because you like me, I'm going to like you back. Let's be together. You're being told to walk away from this relationship, okay? For some of you Taurus out there who feel as though you are being used and you are not being treated right in your relationship, you shouldn't even need a reading to know that you need to leave it. And so I may post this one and another one because I don't like the videos to be too long, but I do want the message to be clear. Taurus, you're going to walk away because you know that this is not a spiritual union. This is not meant to be. See, if this person is not giving to you the way that you're giving to them, if this person doesn't know how to communicate with you in a way that doesn't leave you feeling confused because they stay lying, and the cold part about this person is methodical to make sure that they get what they want from you. Get away with murder at home by talking to you all kinds of crazy. You feel trapped. And then out in public, people think that this person is like the bomb. Walk away. Okay? Walk away. Because if you don't walk away, things may change around somehow, some way, for some reason. And you may find yourself, really trapped with this person. Really not knowing how to get out of this situation, because you guys have so many things that are intermingled together because you guys have been together for so long. Walking away from 8 cups means that you have bills together. You may have children together. You've got a lot of things now that you have to separate. Cars, assets, all that. And I am no advocate of divorce. However, I am no advocate of people being used, especially methodically. Walk away from that, Taurus. When you pick your next love partner, just make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you're not baby Cupid and that you have your armor on and that you are a lot more, make them date you or you date them. 3-6 months, maybe even 9. That's dating period. After about a year, then you could be like, yeah, that's my boo. Because I know this person. I know what they do and what they don't do. They know what I do and they know what I don't do. We know each other well enough to actually commit to each other in a very intimate setting. You got both the walk away cards. This card means walk away because you got better things to do. This card means walk away because this relationship is just no longer healthy. It's toxic. And Taurus, I commend you for having faith, for wanting to save the relationship because you actually were sincere with this person, but this person is not being sincere with you. And that is the full story. That's the truth. The sun represents the highest form of happiness. It represents also the sun is shining on the situation and you're being told everything, that you need to know about the situation. Your harvest is going to continue to come up short and you're not going to be able to build what it is that you want to build with this person because this person, I feel like this person straight up is like not on your level when it comes to like making enough money to support the family. You're doing it all. This means working, baby. This means you've put work in. This means we're talking about a relationship. This is your energy. And this means that, you know what? You are strong enough to leave this one and go on about your business and whistle Dixie. You strong enough for that. So do it. Get out of this toxic relationship because this person is using you. And to be honest with you, Taurus, I don't even really feel like you love them, anymore like you used to. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why it's going to be so easy for you to whistle Dixie. The Fool represents a new beginning, like in the major arcana. Experiencing different experiences and moving on. And just, you're strong enough to do that. Okay? Going into the future, don't go into relationships like baby Cupid. Saying, hey, I like you just because. Make sure you know why you like this person, okay? So Taurus, this was a love reading. If this resonated with any of you, I ask that you hit like and subscribe and that you leave your comments. To close you out, be focused and self-disciplined. This is another getaway card, okay? King of Swords means make sure you police this situation and make sure that the death of this relationship comes about, okay? The death of this relationship, this union that you think you have. Stay focused and self-disciplined because I feel like sometimes, this right here tells me that you guys have done this before. You guys have broken up and gotten back together, broken up and gotten back together, broken up and gotten back together. You're being told, stay focused this time. When you leave, leave, and make sure that you make it known that precisely that's what you're doing. You're leaving this situation. It's dying so that other things can live. What will live? Spirit guides and angels. Right now, I just got you guys' energy like, oh, this is going to cause me anxiety. This is going to be a sacrifice that I'm just not. Really? Or do you want to be the King of Pentacles? You want to be financially stable, and not only be financially stable, but also know how to manage your money? Or do you want to feel like this person? Yeah, like everybody has good qualities and everybody has bad qualities. But see, you have to understand, in an intimate setting, it is very important for you to be meticulous about who you choose. Don't be anxious about this. That requires your cosign, like I told you. You don't have to feel anxiety about this. This is a new beginning for you. You're making room for so much more in your life. You're making room for so much more in your life. Financial abundance, okay? Being able to take care of yourself. Unfortunately, we live in an environment and in a world where it costs money to experience things in life that make us better people, because we're aware of what goes on the other side of the globe. You actually get to experience these things when you have the funds to be able to do that. And if you have children and you can expose them to different parts of the world, that also assists in their humility and qualities of virtue. This is not a sacrifice. Don't look at this as a sacrifice. Look at this as a necessity. And I'm going to leave you with this, Taurus. For those of you who are in toxic, unhealthy relationships, spirit guides and angels are telling you, baby, if you want a relationship, I will give you one. That's never been a problem. If you want to be in a relationship, you can be in one. But just make sure that who you pick, make sure that who you give this seed to and plant it with is someone that deserves you based on where you are in your life and where you are in your journey. Make sure that they understand the concept of give and take because you do. Make sure that they won't steal from you because you would never steal from them. Make sure that you date them for a little while so that you know who they are before you actually call yourself being a couple. New love and financial stability sounds good to me. All you have to do is let this toxic situation die. And that was your bonus love reading, okay? I may get on here and do a reading for maybe career or something else for you, Taurus. You guys have offered so much support these last couple months, and I really appreciate it. You're going to get a new love. Don't worry. One that you deserve. One that's going to be so much better than that. So put this away. This anxiety. Put the confusion away. Where's that confusion at? Where's the confusion? Put the confusion away. Okay? Wherever it went. All right. We're not going to go on a search for confusion. Put it away. You have better things to look forward to. Okay? But you won't see this if you let this live. You'll just be here feeling these feelings. So I will talk to you soon. Think about what Spirit just said. Namaste.